Matt, growth-wise this offseason, where do you feel like you've tried to improve the most?
Of course, I always want to improve on shooting. I took a focus on ball handling, being a primary ball handler in the pick and roll, making correct reads, coming down the floor, just playing with pace. Just different things that Coach Davis wanted me to work on.
Seemed like your game you had a breakout last year a little bit. Do you feel like this is the year that you build on that and kind of become one of the elite players in the league?
Oh, yeah, the goal each year to get better and better, and I feel like, I gained a lot of confidence last year, and I hope to take that confidence and build on this year.
I was asking Jamin, how disruptive was it for you guys when Deshawn went out last year? I mean, obviously, it looked like your game in some ways fed off his play a little bit. How much did you guys have to adjust? How difficult was that looking back?
Like always, when you lose somebody, especially when Deshawn was playing at such a great level, when you lose somebody, but we prepare for moments like that. Next man up, we expect the next man to be able to play at their highest ability. We just keep moving forward until that person comes back.
What stands out to you about this year's team, or how is it different than maybe the last couple that you've been on?
One thing I like about this team, we have a good mixture of returners and guys who play college basketball and new upcoming freshmen. We all here. It seems like we feed off each other. I feel like it's going to be a real good year.
What kind of identity are you guys trying to establish, for this season?
Just playing fast, creating offense out of defense. Just always playing hard and being disruptive.
You guys talked about that a lot last year, playing fast. And it looked like later in the season, the offense kind of bogged down a little. Is that something that you have to be intentional about going fast?
Yeah, because you have to be intentional about it because of pace. You have to know when to play fast and when to play slow, depending on the speed of the game and your opponent. You just have to adjust at all times.
2 years ago, you guys were trying to find Romello White's replacement. Now this year, you guys have to find a replacement for Brooks. How do you go about replacing that presence you had in the paint?
You got to credit the coaching staff. They go out and recruit these guys in the portal. And, we brought in some guys, Theo, Javius, just guys' name. But I feel like they have a great presence in the paint. So I feel like it's going to be a good year.
Anything else from Matt? All right, thank you.
Good job.
We'll have Kermit up here in a few minutes.